Hi, this episode is about information patterns. Uh, there's a book called The Emperor's New Mind. It is a 1989 book by a mathematician and physicist, Sir Raju Penrose. In his book, Penrose argues that human consciousness is non-algorithmic and thus is not capable of being modeled by a conventional Turing machine, which includes a digital computer. Penrose hypothesizes that quantum mechanics plays an essential role in the understanding of human consciousness. The idea that mind is not algorithmic is rather fascinating, and I have to agree with this concept. We have to remember how information is processed through the 5 mind subsystems that we mentioned earlier. We can see that information does not carry just one information itself, but it consists of interconnected elements, the information and the input itself. I prefer to look at information as pattern rather than a single storage place. So the information forms some kind of pattern that is being recognized by the mind processes. These patterns could be simple or very complex. The mind which we train every day can recognize a specific pattern it learned before with the help of automatic recognition subsystem. This process does not involve any calculations or algorithm practice. It is purely based on learning or training by processing examples, very similar to the artificial neural networks. But the difference here is that the mind is not a machine, it is a dynamic system. It evolves. Its subsystem, which is consciousness, evaluates the same patterns every day over and over, and thus adds to the information and enlarges the pattern itself. Now, you can think about the information pattern as a tree. It grows over time. In the beginning, the pattern is small, but as we learn and process more and more information, the tree is growing. It's getting bigger. This way, we learn to recognize very complex patterns in a random set of inputs. This way, we can process even complex tasks very fast, which would otherwise require a large computing capacity. Another interesting idea about pattern is that as it becomes bigger, it actually begins to contain other smaller patterns as part of itself. This way we can look at a big pattern as one information or as a group of connected smaller patterns or smaller information. The advantage of this is if you have 2 patterns, small and big one, and you lose the small pattern, you don't lose the pattern information itself. You can recover the original small pattern from the big one by conscious process, which is exactly what mind does to us. And this capability is what enables us to recover even after partial memory loss. So the conclusion is that the mind is not a computer, which is in fact a great advantage over the artificial intelligence. Bye and see you next time.